Roll out. To move along a surface by revolving or turning over and over as a ball or a wheel. The chef decided to roll out the pizza dough on a floured surface. Knead. To work dough, clay, etc., into a uniform mixture by pressing, folding, and stretching. She began to knead the bread dough. Layer. To separate into or form layers. There are two pieces of cake which should be layered. Add. To include. Don't forget to add salt to the soup. Spread. To distribute over a greater or a relatively great area of space or time. Can you spread the butter on my bread? Measure. To estimate the relative amount, value, etc. How much water did you add to the meal? I didn't measure it. Break. To separate into pieces as a result of a violence or an impact. Firstly, break the eggs. Bake. To cook by dry heat in an oven or on heated metal or stones. My mother taught me how to bake bread. Chop. To cut in pieces, mince. What's the best way to chop an onion without crying? Dice. To cut in pieces, mince. Let's dice the potatoes. Slice. To cut into slices, divide into parts. Could you slice the cake, please? Whip. To move quickly. If you continue to whip the whisk like that, probably the cake dough will leap around. Peel. To strip something of its skin, rind, bark, etc. My mother would rather peel potatoes with an ordinary knife than with a potato peeler. Pour. To send a liquid, fluid, or anything in loose particles, flowing or falling, as from one container to another, or into, over, or on something. Don't pour hot water into the glass suddenly or quickly because the glass can crack. Carve. To cut into slices or pieces, as a roast of meat. We always serve meats by carving to our customers. Taste. To try or test the flavor or quality of something by taking some into the mouth. The host tastes the meal before the guests come to their. Boil. To reach or be brought to the boiling point. When the water boils, add macaroni. Grate. To reduce to small particles by rubbing against a rough surface or a surface with many sharp-edged openings. For this recipes, firstly you should grate the apples. Cook. To prepare food by the use of heat, as by boiling, baking, or roasting. A cook is a person who cooks. Squeeze. To apply pressure to in order to extract juice, sap, or the like. My little daughter tried to squeeze the orange. Stir. To mix food or liquid by moving a spoon round and round in it. Add the dry ingredients and stir until the mixture becomes a dough. Fry. To cook something in hot oil or fat, or to be cooked in hot oil or fat. You must fry the potatoes in a little oil for your health.